all the money in the world, tens of millions, you will never want for anything again. You have a yacht, you have a mansion, you've got a bunch of Ferraris, but you can't go anywhere because if you do, you'll find yourself in the clink and then over a long period of time extradited to a very unfriendly country where you can't bond out because you don't live there
Yeah.
and where if you don't cut a deal for a couple of years in prison, you go to trial, you could get the rest of your life in
In
prison.
jail. That's right. Um, that situation for the 300,000, was that money laundering?
Remember this, the moment that you have secured anything of value through a criminal act, the mere act of depositing that in a bank is a predicate act for money laundering. Do you
Exactly.
really think that that was a legitimate loan and that it will ever get paid back? Of course not. The whole thing is suspect. And if you read my articles, you'll see that the Morissette and Spencer group was putting the arm on an innocent third party to get a chunk of the 300,000 for themselves to keep.
Wow.
The number of crimes involved here defy the imagination. And they're not just federal crimes, but it all happened in North Carolina, and they are state offenses. As to what happens to who and what, I know that there are criminal investigations pending. Let's see who gets arrested and what happens to them in the justice system. Plus, remember, two of these people are licensed FAA licensed pilots. One
Is,
works for United Airlines.
is that
If you saw
right?
the pictures,
Yeah, yeah.
he wears the damn uniform
Oh,
while he's
yes.
committing these crimes.
What? That's it's
We're
getting.
talking we're talking about some really arrogant individuals. And if you remember the story, they got their guy out of prison. He doesn't even show up at this place. He's supposed to be in a certain supervised location. He's supposed to be monitored. He is supposed to be listed as a sexual offender, which of course has all sorts of restrictions. So what did they do? They put him on a private plane. Remember, we're talking about two pilots here, and they fly him to a private airstrip in New York. They then get him in a taxi, and they